Back in 1976, I was told by an insider that they were going to develop a psionics weapon system that would be put all over disguised as communications in order to electromagnetically control the people.
And Nancy, please go ahead.
Well, as the old lady on this panel, because I was born in 1948, I have the unique remembrance of a time before when we thought we had beat the fascists, where we thought we were a generation, not so much my generation, but my parents' generation, a generation of heroes. They were called the greatest generation for a reason. I remember, you know, my mom's pictures in a military uniform as a nurse, and my dad's. And I know the story of how we were attacked by the fascist Japanese and then got into the war in Europe. But we prevailed and everything's fine. No, that war never ended. The fascist mentality that got us in there, the evil that we thought as a country we had somehow or another won against, didn't disappear. Okay, 20,000 of the highest ranks in the German SS and military disappeared along with the scientists. Now, where those military people went, I'm not sure, but I do know the scientists came over in paperclip. And they began to formulate a structure within the very core of America. And it was a structure that was still based on fascism, was still based on the concept that they were a superior race and that humanity should serve them. It didn't go away. It infiltrated the United States. Back in 1976, I was told by an insider that they were going to develop a psionics weapon system that would be put all over disguised as communications in order to electromagnetically control the people. And if they wanted to, that they could destroy a group of people or an individual with this technology. That was 1976. That's 43 years ago. And I watched them build this. Nobody would listen to me. Nobody would listen to the other people out there that said, look ever since you put Wi-Fi out, you're killing the bees. The bees are what we count for the insect community. You're killing the insect community. You kill the insect community, you're going to kill all life. Nobody would listen to us. Now, what I think has happened is that all of a sudden people are being alerted to this terrible thing, 5G. Because there is nobody that can give you another, it's not safe. They can't prove it. They can't say it because it's all lies. It's not safe. It's a weapon system. It's doing what it was designed to do. Kill people. Kill this planet. So I just want people to know this is not something new. This has been ongoing for decades and decades. But the thing that they kept betting was that they were in control. And the fact of the matter is no, we gave them permission to be in control. And all we have to do is stand up. And it's like Sasha likes to say, walk outside your door and scream in your yard. There's something very wrong here, but we can fix it. We can fix it by coming together in groups like this, by coming together in groups in your neighborhood. This is not a big problem. They're going to make you think it's a big problem, but we can do it as long as we stand up and do it together. And this is what they are terrified of. When they tried Agenda 21 and it failed, they couldn't coax us into the cities. So they decided, well, maybe we'll just burn them out. So they burn half of California so that the people got no place to live, so they come to the cities. This is Agenda 21. It failed. Now they're scared. They're really running scared. Why? Because of these kind of shows. Because of a Carrie Cassidy out there. Because of Michael and Sasha and Mark and myself saying, no, we got the message here. We're going to tell it. And as we speak, we affect the collective consciousness of humanity, which then affects everybody else. And as we wake up, they run scared. So now they're putting out that that 5G, knowing that it's so damaging that, I mean, why would you stick it in Gateshead, turn it on, and wait for Mark Steele to come along and say, you're killing people, and I happen to be a technician that can tell you how you're doing it? Why would they do this? Out of total desperation.